probably the most famous, the best person that's sitting right out there right now, NASCAR driver.
Look how excited Earl's for Allmendinger than he was for Paige.
The Kaulig Companies Golf Championship.
All that bass
with Jay Crawford.
All right, guys. AJ Allmendinger. We've talked about AJ on the show a great deal. Terrific NASCAR driver. Of course, he drives for Kaulig's team and on the NASCAR level. You've won. Road courses are your thing. Like it's always funny. I'll ask Matt, where are you going this week? And when he says a road course, I'm like, oh wow, you got a chance. He goes, we're gonna win. Why? What is it about your dominance? Our producer today, Earl, is a huge NASCAR fan. What is it about road courses that you love so much?
Well, it was just my background growing up. So I raced go-karts and actually went to Indy cars. And at the time, the two IndyCar series were split. It was Champ Car and IRL.
Right, yeah.
Champ Car, we raced specifically street courses, road courses. So it's all I ever did.
That's your wheelhouse.
I really didn't have hardly any oval experience until I went to NASCAR.
Wow.
And I just love it. There's a lot a driver can do. You still always got to have a really good race car.
I feel like that's real racing, though.
Yeah. Well, and it's just
not that the other kind isn't.
I think it's just different, right? Like, so on a road course, a driver can make a bit more of a difference, the way he brakes, shifts, all of that.
Yeah.
So I've just always enjoyed it. It's been my background. I love doing it.
Yeah, and you get to make right-hand turns, too.
Yeah, well, people in NASCAR be like, does it bother you when they say that you're just, the road course guy? I said, well, it's better than them telling you equally suck at everything.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah. That's your niche. That's your niche, and that's
and
fine.
Then once I started driving for Kaulig, I started winning on ovals too. So we've done that.
Two exciting things I have to ask you about that I just learned about you. Number one, you're playing in the Pro-Am. Yeah. Tell everybody who's in your group.
John Daly.
How did that happen?
The man, Matt Kaulig.
Matt made it happen.
He said, "Who do you want to play with?" I said, "John Daly."
Have you met him yet?
I've never met him.
God, I envy you today.
Yeah.
He's been somebody that I've just watched his entire career. I love his mentality. He's just,
he's real.
Joe Sixpack out there playing a weekend round just like all of us.
And I can't wait to listen to the ball hit the club because that thing is
makes a different sound.
It's a different sound than anything I've ever heard.
I saw him 25 years ago at the Greater Hartford Open, and they had a tent about 350 yards on the other side of the driving green of the driving range, and he was consistently hitting them over the tent, and nobody else could reach it. And I just remember watching him going, this guy is from a different planet. It's incredible how he hits the ball. But that's not the most exciting thing going on in your life right now.
Yeah.
In 25 days or thereabouts, your life is going to change in ways you can't even imagine. Tell us why.
Yeah, my wife and I were having our first child, having a boy. My dad, he's going to try to get him right into racing, I guarantee it. I'm going to try to hand him a golf club because I love golf and it's cheaper.
Yeah, so, and it's safer.
Yeah.
It's much safer.
But I've already been hitting up Matt Kaulig right now. I'm like, hey, man, how long are we going to have this team for just in case? I'm going to need you to hold on to it for about at least another 20, 25 years just in case.
How old were you when you started competitive driving? I mean, you probably very young.
I started off in BMX bicycles. I wanted to race motocross.
Really?
To this day, my favorite form of racing is supercross and motocross. I love it. So I did that for a couple of years.
Who was your guy? Ricky Carmichael?
So it was Ricky Johnson to begin with.
Okay.
And then it went to Jeff Stanton.
Okay.
And then kind of through Ricky Carmichael, guys like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, my mom didn't want any of that. She was like, no, you're racing four wheels. So I started racing go-karts around age 8 and been doing it my whole life.
And that was something that Dad just said, you're going to do this. You're going to be a racer, or something you wanted to do.
My dad was just a local dirt track racer before I was ever born. Right. So that's all I knew. I was literally at a racetrack watching racing, watching my dad race or doing my own racing my whole life. And I quickly learned I hated manual labor. So I just wanted to race cars.
Most of us do.
Yeah.
All right. So John Daly's in your group. You're an avid golfer. In fact, guys, I learned that earlier this week, he played not 18 in a day, not 36. He played 45 holes in one day. I've never done that. That's an incredible. That's a marathon.
Yeah, it was the right mixture of alcohol and good golf swings
and good people.
Yeah, and good people.
Because you got to really like your group that you're playing with.
That is true.
I asked Paige this. What's your dream golf foursome? I imagine John Daly's in it, so you're about to walk into it.
Well, I'm going to get to play with him, so then we can mark that off. So if I had to go, I would go
3 other names.
I would go me, Tiger, Steph, and then one of my buddies to go along with it so he can enjoy it.
That's a great answer, but I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
So it shows a little bit about your personality.
Yeah.
You want to share the
Yeah,
fun.
I want to have fun with my buddy out there. Yeah.
Dude, continued success to you. You
I
just
appreciate it, man.
kill it out there on the road courses, and you're fun to watch. I'm glad that you're part of Matt's team because Matt associates himself with winners and great people, and he's always told me great things about you. It's nice for me to see it up close and personal.
Well, when the motto is trophy hunting, you can't not get trophy, otherwise you get fired. So
I love that
learned
hashtag.
quick. Yeah, I
love
learned
it.
that quickly.
love it.
Yeah.
All right, AJ, again, thank you.
Appreciate
Enjoy John Daly. I imagine you'll probably have at least one beer.
Maybe.
One beer for me.
Well, I'm going to have one to start off just so I don't hit somebody off my tee shot.
That's a good idea. Enjoy the day. Be safe and continued success.
Appreciate it.